Michelangelo at 26 years old. Bernini at 23 years old. You know, it's so unfortunate that they turned into stone at such a young age. That is very true. I never thought about it that way. Honestly, I thought they created these works of art. But you've shown me the light. You've shown me what's really, truly happened. Even gammas penetrate more than them? Okay, let's see what that means. A guy calling himself... A guy calling himself an alpha. Me knowing that he has no penetration power? Oh, I see what you've done there. That's quite fun. I like that. I'm not gonna use that, but I like that. You're fun. The perfect name and age does not... Oh my god. And you know what's crazy? This wouldn't even be an uncommon thing. I mean, how many people out there are named Ben who are about to turn 10 and were once 10, you know? I mean, that's gotta be a huge number. Knowing how many people in general are out there, right? Kids getting into trading cards, grown-ass men buying up all the cards in the store for potential gains. Yeah, it's just shitty for any collector. Like, I stopped collecting pretty much entirely recently because of these grown-ass men, and I'm a grown-ass man, right? But I wasn't going out there buying games to flip them and try to make a side hustle that, you know, makes me $1 billion because I artificially and shittily inflate not the demand, but the prices. Sure, the demand for a copy of Haunted Ground for PS2 is probably quite high, you know, and people are willing to pay too much. But no, that game shouldn't be $500. It should be like 60 maximum. Not kidding. This shit's getting ridiculous. It's getting embarrassing, and come on, it seems even weirder when it comes to something like Pokemon cards. Sure, they're not strictly for children, but come on, dude. You people act like real scary at the store about this stuff. Why are they having to lock up cards and be like super secure about cards? It's because y'all are getting f***ing weird, okay? OpenAI complaining about DeepSeek using ChatGPT for its training. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen. I cannot believe they had the balls to bitch about that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound too mean, but I really don't give a shit. Oh no! Your giant theft machine was used to create another giant theft machine? Oh! No! Oh no! I just get f***ed, OpenAI. Who gives a shit? See you later, 4-year-old me digging in the garden. My parents, be careful, you might dig all the way to China. 7-year-old me learning in school I can't actually dig to China. I'm just trying to understand here how I deal with compliments, how I deal with insults. I wish I could deal with insults that way. Like, if they're real, true, genuine insults, I can't just go, lol, whatever. I can't do that. But yeah, compliments I just never felt like I could trust. Even from people that I, had more than earned my trust. I just never feel like it's true. I never feel like it's real because I am naturally a whiner baby. I complain about not getting compliments or praise or anything because I rarely ever got it growing up. Genuinely, very rarely ever got it. So even when I do get it, all I'm thinking is, no, you just heard me whine about it and you're telling me what I want to hear because I've complained before. I'm f***ed up. Nice AI you have there. How much did you say it cost you? How much you said did it cost you? I do wonder. $6 million. So that's the number that they were sort of throwing around that DeepSeek cost versus AI's $10 quadrillion. Now, I wonder how much, money was to be made by the people that made it. Did they make any money? Was it like a state thing? Because I know OpenAI gets a shit ton of government money, don't they? Right? Open, not really. AI, sure. I don't know. It's all... I just hate this shit. I hate it. Artificial intelligence trying to, as a tool, it's fine. I've never had a problem with it as a tool. It's been around as a tool for a very long time, but I don't know. I don't want to relitigate this. As Jabroni Mike said, let's not relitigate this shit every time it comes up. I'm trying to get better about it, but dude, it's just so hard. It's so hard. DeepSeek hit with large-scale cyber attack. The CIA. Yeah, it was a huge one, too. Huge. Wasn't it like 280 million fraudulent requests or something per minute or some crazy shit? DeepSeek made it in a cave with a box of scraps. Okay, did we need that fake image of him, though? Did we need that? Also, what does he have to do with it? Does he have something to do with OpenAI? Isn't that Sam Altman or some shit? Who the is this guy? I mean, I know who it is. Whatever. You know what I just realized? It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Okay? I'm just gonna go cry for about an hour now. How it feels when you're lying and bro starts adding details. Who the hell are these two? What's up with these evil wizards, dude? What are they up to? You know what? It's probably best we don't know because we probably can't stop them. What can I do to make you happy? Let me stack donuts on it. I had never heard that one before. but I had always heard, let me hold it while you pee. Ladies of just what, why? Why do you want to do that? And I know not all of you, but those of you that perked up and went, that is so me, because I know there was at least 2 of you. Why? Just let me know in the comments. What the hell's going on? Trying to drive at night feels like, fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you, I'm out. I'm sorry, but that guy's also not cool. It's just always too bright. One thing that I've learned does help a tiny, tiny bit to combat this epidemic of dangerous bullshit on the road. Clean the inside of your windshield. I know it's not going to be a huge improvement, but if you've ever noticed that the inside of your windshield is smudgy as shit, and that refracts and reflects the light in such a way that it could make it worse, get in there with some Windex, wipe that shit down. Trust me, you will thank me later, because it gets grody in there. You're just breathing and getting your breath goo all over everything. So just clean out the insides of your car in general, actually. Now that I think about it, just go do that right now. My anger level usually, when I'm trying my best and someone tries to invalidate my efforts, yeah, no, that's really great. Make sure that when someone does that, like, don't freak out, scream, and like try to beat him up or something like that, but bring it up and say, hey, stop it. You may not mean to do what you're doing right now, but you're fucking me up, you're hurting me, this is not helping me, you're giving me nothing positive whatsoever, and I really am trying, okay? If you are trying to be a dick, then we're not gonna hang out no more. Impress her with something expensive. That is a lot of eggs. That is a lot of eggs. It's so cool that they're way more expensive all of a sudden. Isn't that neat? Isn't that super cool? I mean, I'm sure that a lot of that is also due to the giant bird flu outbreak, so we're just having to cull the shit out of the numbers of these things. I'm not sure if that sort of thing transfers to eggs, but we did kill like 100 bajillion birds recently. Like poultry, like food birds, not random birds, even though we do kill lots of birds. Have you noticed that the tweeting is starting to stop? Have you noticed that it's more rare now? Have you? I'm sorry, I don't mean to go there. I'm just worried, guys. I'm doing my best. And you know what you should do? While I'm doing my best, you should do your best and head over to my YouTube channels. CIA and FBI, US government. You get down here and release those files. No, I don't wanna. What the fuck are you talking about? What's this in relation to? You know what? I really don't give a fuck. I don't want to know. I'm tired of knowing. Me after holding the flashlight for dad without getting yelled at? I mean, all you have to do is pay attention. I'm not even a dad, and I understand the frustration. Here, can you point it at that? This? Yeah. Okay, I will actively be engaged and pay attention to where I am pointing the flashlight. I'm not going to look at the wall while you are working on this thing that the flashlight is illuminating. Come on, be a big boy now. Is this flexible work hours in the room with us right now? I don't know what this is in reference to either. Seems silly willy. Realizing your crush likes you back after thousands of years have gone by? What? Thousands of years? How old are some of you people? Like, no. Huh? Funeral homeowner? Looking at the family of the deceased after they decide to go directly for cremation, instead of buying their ultra premium timberwood casket with premium cushion covering, which costs $10,000. I think it's great that even in the case of you choosing what would normally be the cheapest option, it still costs $1 billion to do. Oh, no. We can't just put the bare body in there. No, we have to burn them in a box, and that box is like $700. And then the cremation fee is also $20 million. And if you want an urn, you can't bring your own. We have to provide one for you. And they're about $500 a piece on the cheap end. No, they got backup plans. They always do. The funeral industry is there to take advantage of your grieving. Fuck them. Becomes friends with a gang of geeks, gets free Wi-Fi and food for life. Okay. I mean, I personally would have loved this image, right? In 2012, maybe 13, this would have gotten me laughing for hours. It's true. Don't get me wrong. Totally. Yeah. She has a gang of super smart people that were able to do all that shit for her that she didn't want to do. I'd love to have a group of geeks that could give me free internet and food, I guess. I didn't really watch the show all that much, but that seems great. Cool. When she Googles it and you're still right. Yeah. It's this attitude that stirs constant, what's the word? Disregard for future feelings. Look, I understand wanting to be right. I'm never right in an argument. These days, I've learned a valuable lesson. And the valuable lesson is, okay, not like saying it like that, because that could be rude and someone might, take it the wrong way, but just going, sure, man, yeah. I never assume that I'm right, and I am always willing to have you correct me. That's not a big deal. It's the smugness that some people get. It's the, actually, moron, it's this. Not that anybody actually ever says that. This is more hyperbole than anything else. It's just an example, anecdotally speaking. I don't know. Maybe don't be such a prick about being right. Don't be a sore winner. Sore winners? Ooh, they're a lot more hated than sore losers. I can promise you that. Sorry, babe, the chocolatier hat stays on during sex. The rest of that goddamn outfit better. No, if you want the hat, the rest of it stays on. Yeah, no naked rest of your body here, buddy. Calling to report illegals in your area. Finding out your mother gave birth to you outside of America and you, in fact, are the illegal. Uh-oh. Oopsie poopsie. I wonder how many people who thought that they were going to be able to, like, tattle and get people thrown out of the country are going to find themselves being thrown out of the country they've lived in their entire lives. I wonder if it's going to happen to people that had that weird, creepy, evil thought process going through their mind. Schools, when kids don't have enough money for lunch now. Oh well, die, I guess. We don't really care. Thick Latino women will not be deported. What is this guy, Shadow the Hedgehog, all of a sudden? Why is the North Korean flag back there? What the f*** am I looking at? 2015? Ha! What an idiot! Plankton fell in love with a robot! 2025? Oh, come on. Be serious. Be serious. Okay? That's character AI, right? Man, I am not a fan. I am not a fan. I've had a few people create variants of me on there, and I would just like to say, if you have created a character AI of me or any other AI of me, my voice, my likeness, anything like that, I am going to request right now that you take it down, you delete it, you get rid of it. Okay? Please do that for me. You do not have the right to recreate my likeness, who I am, what it is that I do, what, is my livelihood and my one talent. So if you have done that, please undo it, all right? This is like the one time I'll be nice about it. And then every other one I see, I'm gonna be real rude. Okay? I'm just giving you warning. I'm gonna be a big meanie pants. A big meanie doo-doo jerkhead. A butt face, if you will. I bet he's thinking about other women. Is Minecraft banned in China because of what Mojang had to do to get panda death noises? Dude, okay. Knowing what did they have to do? Let me look this up. They said at Minecraft Live, they recorded what they thought it sounded like, I think. So that's an I think. They edited the original sound. Please don't whoosh me. Wait, hold on. Okay, Google's Garbage AI says that to get the death noises, Mojang's lead sound designer traveled to China to record the sounds. What? Wait, hang on. I'm about to fall down a rabbit hole. I think I'm gonna cut myself off here as far as the hunt for that, but if you find out the answer, you should let me know over on my Blue Sky. It's xycron.tv. Me looking in the mirror before getting in the shower. Hell yeah, motherfucker. Look at you, you handsome, sexy son of a bitch. Now go clean yourself. You're dirty. You're a dirty man. Alibaba releases AI model it says surpasses DeepSeek. US tech bro oligarchs. Really? This is happening real fast all of a sudden. I wonder if they've just been sitting, waiting, and then, oop, there he goes. All right, release the river. Nvidia releases 5090. Me saves up and buys stocks for the first time. Oh man, yeah, the 5000 series looks like dog shit. I'm gonna be real with you. I have a 4090 Strix, and I am so happy that I didn't even remotely have any interest in grabbing a 5090 because wow. Cool. I'm sure it works fine, but I've heard some stories about friends getting like 5080s to replace their 4080s and finding out they're slower in some games. And can you fucking imagine that? Becoming wholesome as hell, becoming an absolute prick, people when they turn old. I think I'm gonna be a mix of both. There's got to be a little bit of jerk left in me because there's some in me now, and it's part of who I am. I'm a little bit of a jerk sometimes. Not actually. If I ever am, it's unintentional. But, I got to be a little grumpy, a little cranky. There's a certain type of cranky that people love. Certain old curmudgeon-y feeling, right? And that could be summed up by watching any Harrison Ford interview. He seems like a truly cool guy, really nice, just straight to the point, and quieter, right? If he wants to be in on the joke, he'll be in on the joke, but he's always playing it straight and grumpy old man. He's always felt like a grumpy old man, even as far back as when he started getting famous. You know what I mean? He's got a vibe about him. OpenAI, real data. ChatGPT, DeepSeek, real data. Okay, maybe? I don't know. How long has this snake been eating its own tail with OpenAI and DeepSeek and whoever else? How long has that been going on? Uber owns no cars. Airbnb owns no real estate. Reddit owns no moderators. I don't care, dude, how I feel after adding a $1 egg to my 25-cent ramen. Dude, it really does help. It's good. okay? Whether you hard boil it, chop that shit in half and toss it on top, or whether you've done what I've done before, well, while it's boiling, right before the noodles themselves are almost done, you just take the egg, you plop it in there and stir it in. It's so good. It's just so good. Especially if the ramen is spicy, okay? The actual people from that meme 10 years on, is it really? No way. I mean, I guess it has been 10 years, so they're gonna look pretty different, but really, if that's true, that's super cool. If that's really them, just kind of hard to tell from this distance. USA, January 19th, 2025. USA, January 24th, 2025. I would say we still looked a little shitty on the 19th. You know, we were slowly descending, but yeah, this has been super fun and not at all concerning or scary for a multitude of reasons at all. Russia looking like it got invaded by the Combine. I wonder if that was part of the inspiration. You know what I mean? I wonder if they took a trip and got inspired by... I mean, of course they did. You've seen the documentary. We know where a lot of their inspiration came from. When I open a shady link with my Neuralink and suddenly hundreds of pop-ups open, uh-oh, I don't care if DeepSeek wins. I just need Silicon Valley to lose. Be about time, let me tell you. Please, get them all away from us. When you wake up with sore throat and it doesn't go away after drinking water, uh-oh, that's COVID-20, dude. My girlfriend just sent me a message saying, "Help, my spacebar is broke. Can you come over and give me an alternative?" What does "ternative" mean? Oh, okay, gotcha. No, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You might just have to go to the library and look at old encyclopedias. It feels like an old word. Gentlemen, it is with great pleasure to inform you that I am the first person to reach stage 5 in cancer. What? How did you do that? When you're driving a 3-cylinder, transfer all power from life support into thrusters. Dude, that's if you're driving a 4-cylinder too. I've got a little Yaris, and that's exactly what it feels like. I've been making the joke for years, where turning the air conditioner off to get on the highway is me engaging warp drive, because it's just so funny, man. Air conditioning genuinely causes small cars to start acting like you just chopped one of their kidneys out. The reality of STEM, science, technology, engineering, it's math. It's math. Dude, it's all math. Everything is math. Everything important in the world is math. Everything important to the progression of humanity at a technological level is math. Hell, actually, I'd say math is 90% of everything, and then the arts and philosophy are the rest. Ask it about Tiananmen Square. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. You're a colorful bunch. Honestly, I know this isn't the point of this. Keanu was truly an inspired choice. Genuinely a fantastic choice for Shadow. Loved 3. And I am so happy that these 3 Sonic movies have been super fun. Not perfect, not incredible. They're just cute, and they put a smile on your face, and that's what's genuinely important about movies that I think so many of them have lost. Not to say that I think art should always put a smile on your face, but it should always be engaging, it should always make you feel something, and as weird as it may sound, Sonic 3, dude, it got me choked up, man. It had some beautiful sentiment going on in it at one point. US tech companies who were vomiting AI wherever they could grab funding. DeepSeek. Oh, we're still talking about, oh, okay. Wife, let's watch something with a happy ending. Me, say less. Dude, I distinctly remember. I've said this before, but I live with Zach and my other roommate, Mike, who you might know as Pimations. We all live together. We also have another roommate, Nikki, who helps me with live streaming stuff. Not the point, just know that I live with them. And the funniest thing ever, a couple Octobers ago, I finally showed everybody The Mist. And wow, were we divided when we got to the end of this movie. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Please go watch The Mist if you're ever in a spooky movie mood, because it's incredible. It's genuinely a fantastic time. And it goes back to my point a second ago about how art shouldn't always make you smile. It shouldn't always be a happy ending. And this movie is the perfect encapsulation of not getting what you want. Not at all. I do have to say, though, living with Mike and Zach, I mean, the 3 of us had very different opinions. I think it's a great ending. Zach thought it was a good ending. And at first, Mike despised it. It made him so mad. But hey, look, he came around. I still think it's a great ending. I f***ing love it. What are you gonna do? This is why toys are important. Yeah, but it didn't help them, like, at all, right? So I actually had that toy on the right, by the way, that exact one. Oh, Trump's children, when they realize there's a 25% tariff on cocaine. Not for them. What, you think they were gonna let that happen for them? Come on. When I'm losing weight and I'm able to see my dick again, you're as beautiful as the day I lost you. I don't know, I think mine's dumb. I call it, oh, well, jerk. I don't, who does he think he is, right? Fellas?